hear me talk about how to do it, how to incorporate the core and pelvic floor, and that it helps your core system work better to support that pelvic floor healing. So when somebody comes to me with like a diastasis or leaking, that's one of the first things that we work on. Hernias too. We go straight to the breath and being able to control those deep core muscles, pairing them with the pelvic floor and the diaphragm and making sure that that's all working as it should. I cue those slow controlled exhales, almost like you're exhaling through a straw, making sure it's audible, because that helps that system, the diaphragm, the abs, the pelvic floor, work together and helps release tightness, especially around the rib cage. So again, that's some of the first things we do because we need those things to heal the core and pelvic floor. Oftentimes, though, it's also a little bit more than that. So when you audibly exhale, and that's why I cue it so much, you can trigger the parasympathetic nervous system, the vagus nerve to be specific. And that will get you into a state of calm and rest and kind of help everything chill a little bit. So if you are doing the appropriate 360 breathing and you are getting that good, audible, vibrating vagus nerve type exhale, then when you try and do that in an exercise and you can't, say it's hard to do a slow controlled inhale or exhale, you're feeling the tightness in your ribs and can't quite get them to open and relax, or maybe even getting that full 360 breath, then your body might be telling you that that particular exercise might be too difficult for you right now. We want to get into that calming space and relax the nervous system when we're moving and exercising, because that's how we have success and get the strength that we need. Now, that doesn't mean that you're weak by any stretch. It just means that we kind of need to adjust and maybe regress that exercise a little bit or add props to aid the body. Sometimes it can be related to something like trauma and getting that released and free from the body. A lot of times people don't think of birth as a trauma, but it can be. So making sure that we're using that 360 breathing not only to help heal the core and pelvic floor, but also as necessary feedback to decide if the exercises we're choosing are appropriate for our system and our body in the moment. Okay, I always say, and you'll always hear me say, there is no such thing as a never list. There just might be like not right now. And so using the breath and identifying that could mean that that exercise is not right now and we'll come back to it later. Especially early on, even in those first few weeks before your 6 weeks clearance, we practice that breathing and it'll give you an indication of it shouldn't be stressing you out more. Even after that 6 week clearance, the first few foundational things are breathing exercises and core work. Is that core work appropriate for you at the moment? Okay, so use that breath as not only a way to relax the nervous system and heal the core and pelvic floor, but to give you an idea that maybe this exercise isn't where you want to be right now. Okay, I look forward to seeing you guys next time, and please don't hesitate to reach out with any questions you might have.